not having a good time when this preset was like loaded. Look in the lobby, you were not having a good time for this.
You guys being a dumbass.
I know.
Luckily, that won't ever happen again, because I know better.
This is Skyfire gear.
It's not even like
I have the freaking
that.
Dream Runner playing.
Not even like the I question if Dream Runner was like better than this. This one is definitely second if Dream Runner was better.
I don't
This
think
one is
anything's ever gonna
actually
be Dream
really
Runner.
good.
I feel like it, and I feel like Dream Runner came out at the perfect time. I feel like that. Oh my god, it's hard to explain. Maybe it wouldn't. Well, it definitely wouldn't if it didn't happen. But since it was an Alien season, I feel like it really fit with an Alien season. I don't know, just like ending it off like with what happened. Zig.
I know. I feel like it did work.
This music pack is good though. It's like second,
Although
but
I
it's
don't
not
know,
like
it's like
it's not close to Dream Runner. I don't think anything will be. Hope.
I feel like in between did work with the end of Chapter 2, but I think Dream Runner would have been perfect for the end of Chapter 2.
This was the last damn summer.
That's gonna be so weird on June 10th, knowing a year ago we got out of school
Hey,
and we're still
no.
in here.
Yeah. Blue Chimera preset.
I just see that like with you like falling asleep, because when you had that on, you fell asleep.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, especially in like mainly in, like this lobby, because it's like around.
Chapter 2 finale.
Yeah, Chapter 2 finales had my normal combo, and they had like the Crunchyroll like That's so annoying. This Team Ghost preset I never got to use. I used it in a game, but I never got to use it for the event. I never did
Ah! Cloudy days in this like preset. You were not having a good
Oh,
time
really?
here.
Yeah, literally not on the slightest. I need to update this Chapter 2 preset.
Unless you're just
because the
joking.
Chapter 2 preset. I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking.
You can't
Wait.
use the new gear preset in like just some random game like right now. You have to like wait for the event. That's how it is.
Oh, I used it in one game. Like when I made it, I wore it for one game, and then I was like, all right, this is good.
I almost accidentally used it, but I was like, no, no.
I was just like how it looked, and I was like, all right, this is good. Because this is like, this really could be like the biggest event ever. Like, this is like a huge like finale like event.
They're capable of doing anything like majorly big.
That's why I'm getting like especially hyped because this feels like a different type of event. Like this is like the finale. At least I think it's the finale with IO because the whole season is based on like war with them.
Damn. Other than the battle pass, season 7 was good.
Oh no,
Especially
season
when
7
summer,
was
like,
yeah, no, season 7 was great.
especially when like the summer actually full on hit. Like the summer event.
That's still weird to me. We experienced season 7 in 10th grade, summer, and in 11th grade. It was like perfectly like in set like that. I went to Miss Hart's class like in season 7, but I also went to Miss Paterla's room in season 7. That was like weird. Thank God that it's landing like this again, because that sucked in 2019 because I was excited for Season X to be like another summer season, but then I found out Season X was coming out like in August.
I need to use
I was like,
seven skills more.
And I was like, oh, we have to wait like 2 months for a new season in the summer. I was like really annoying. Thank God it's not like that. I'd be fine like in July, but like August, don't want that. Why am I dealing with this mental thing right now? The main thing I'm dealing with is that anxiety is still lingering in me like a little bit. It was bad last night. That was actually bad. I actually had to like calm myself down by like breathing, like slowly. And then of course I get a stuff. I don't know if I mentioned this.
Sucks they let it get to you that much.
Well, I just got so worried about it because we were arguing, we were mad at each other. Finally got like brought up, and I imagined like tonight we were just like acting fake or like not talking to each other much. And I was like, dude, this night is supposed to be so fun, and it's just this. I don't know. For some reason, it hit me like bad. Like I actually was just like, I can't have that happen. That cannot happen. So I was like, we're either talking about this now or in Flex tomorrow, and it was in Flex. Well, actually, it was period 2. That's when I sent the stuff.
Is that running through just because it happened, or is it because you're still thinking stuff?
No, it's mainly just because of last night. It's mainly just because it was so big that it's still like lingering me a little bit, even though it's not really like happening. That's how
Still
bad it
annoyed.
was. Not annoyed.
What? What?
No, I'm not annoyed. No, because also the reason I got anxiety is because I imagined us talking about it and you giving me reasons, but I still like saw you as like an annoying person. Like, oh, he gave me
That's
these
what I'm thinking right now.
explanations.
Well, I wasn't thinking of it like now, like really, more so earlier. I was like really
Yeah.
thinking like you would, I don't know, would do that.
I just got word of that. Like, imagine like you just saying like your reasons, and I still just thought in my head like, well, he may have told me his reasons, but he still
No,
did
I'm
it, so
not,
it was still like bad. But luckily it didn't happen.
not in total, but there are times when I really think you're a guy like that. To like just
I don't like.
leave it like that.
I'm not like that. Like, if you give your reasons, I'll like listen. But I don't know. Last night,
Yeah, you'll listen.
I just felt like if like you telling me, and I'd still like
I would
think
think
like,
you'd listen,
okay,
but just disagree. Like, you said that, but I don't believe it. I don't know.
not really. I mean,
I always wonder if you believe me when I say things. Like, oh, I meant
I
this.
will.
Like, did he?
I will most definitely believe you, like every time.
But Ethan.
I'll believe him as well if he gives me like a reason for something.
I had a lot of emotions in period 2 today. Like, at the end of the period.
The main emotions was just last night. That was like the main emotions. I just really was like getting anxiety about all this. I just feel like no matter what you would say, I would still like think that what you did was like bad or something like that, and see you like bad, but luckily it didn't happen. Oh, the collider.
I saw the last second.
So I'm assuming, does that add on like another line? I wonder if the add-on's like another line.
It's happening more frequent now.
Yeah, I know. It's like twice now, like already.
Ah, fuck. Hurt. I hate accidentally pulling a hair in your leg or something. That barely happens to me.
Oh, that's bad. I hate that.
I know it's really bad. It happens on my dick a lot.
Does that happen on my...
I always do it on my dick. By accident.
Oh, no. I got this guy low as well.
Why didn't you unadd me?
Why didn't I unadd you?
Yeah.
Because why would I do that?
Well, I have 2 reasons.
Because it's such a little thing.
One,
To
because...
unadd you? Unadding you is goodbye. You're not in my life anymore. That's what unadding is.
No, one, because, like, you're that mad. And 2, because... I don't know, it's just like a little satisfying, like, I just get this out, like, I'm gonna add you back in like 10 minutes, let me just do this for a little bit. No, 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 no!
There's no point.
Yeah, there is. I've argued with you before.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah, there is. I argued with you before.
Okay, what does that mean? Tell me.
Well, it's always me, so it's like kind of like a thing where it's like, I never have this much problems with anyone else. It's always kind of, I need to get this fake guy out of here.
Well, with you, it's always this has to get resolved. When it comes to Ethan, I question if I should even have him here anymore. And if he were to leave, I'd be sad, but I could deal with it almost.
You could tell Ethan anything.
I can tell him a lot of things, but not everything.
Well, take him out of your life. Bye, Josh A. Bye, Josh A.
I could still listen to Josh A if he's not a part of my life.
No one else in our group chat cares about Josh A.
So?
Ethan's leaving our friend group if you don't.
Just because if everyone else in the boys didn't like Marvel, is that you're gonna stop watching Marvel? No.
Well, I like Marvel a lot.
Exactly.
No, you're doing it because you want to be like a cool kid. Josh A, bro.
That's not why.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about that one actually.
Actually, just like his music.
What's the difference between love with Lucas and with Ethan?
I care for him more.
Ethan probably has some sort of like, not gay, but like, yeah, some sort of love for you.
Maybe. I don't know though.
What does that have an effect on you?
I don't know if that's really there after everything that's happened. If Ethan was the way
What
he
if there was
in
like a
Shepherd
day
Two
like
season 4, then I'd say yes, but he hasn't been.
What if tomorrow you guys are doing duos and he just randomly like gets deep with you and he's like, listen man, after everything I've done, I'm sorry, I love you man.
I'd have to say something like, wish I could as well, but I don't yet.
You'd say that? That'd be so bad. But obviously you'd have to say that. If Lucas said that to you.
Then I'd say I agree with him. I'd be yes.
Kevin.
Number 2 best friend. I feel like with him I'd like jokingly say it back.
Lucas would be your number 1 if I weren't here.
He would. You're
Yeah, I'm here.
mm-hmm.
I shouldn't be.
No, you should be. It's better off this way.
Not after what happened today and last night.
Even if we have these problems, I know in the end it's worth it.
Depends how you think of it. It's either we have good ass times, but in the end you know it's gonna go bad, or we have bad ass times, but in the end you know it's gonna be good.
And that, what you just said, is better. I'd rather be in a bad time knowing it's gonna get better than be in a good time knowing it's gonna get bad.
That'd just be like a document at that point.
Well, like if you had the good stuff happen first.
No, the bad stuff, because it wouldn't really be bad at that point, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought you'd never tell me about your annoyance.
No,
That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't like do like a happy high nod to you, because I want to make it out like, alright, listen, we're not gonna be like cool until like I hear about this.
I gave you the nod. I knew I had a feeling you wouldn't tell. And coincidentally, we had like a big gap between us. Like it wasn't like there were people
Yeah, I saw you
in front of you
smile and
and
put
people
your
in front
hand
of
in
me.
your nose.
Oh, you didn't. I don't even know. I mean, I'm not saying I didn't do that, but.
I knew something was up, but I didn't know you're actually like annoyed. Like I thought it was one of those things again where it was just like we're like quote unquote avoiding each other, like not talking to each other, but we both are like thinking, like we both know that we're thinking like, damn, this sucks, I wish it were better or something like that. But you're actually
I think you may have known in some way. I don't know if it was like all the way.
I imagine if like you would do this like whole like ghost thing on me and like leave me completely, and I was thinking to myself like I don't know, like almost like laughing about that, like you think that's gonna like hurt me? Because if I were ghosted for a while, that would not like hurt me at all. It would be like interesting to me because of what's happening.
It'd be interesting. I don't think it would be like.
Alright, you cannot speak with that. You were like dying in season 1.
That was. I don't know, well, because it was like a squad. Well, one, it was like a squad night. It was the beginning of the chapter. And it especially happened when you
If
guys
we
started
all
sending those
played right
videos in
now,
secret
me,
chat.
you, Ethan, Lucas, and Kevin, it would be the same exact night that happened.
Well, because that was like the first thing you guys started like sending stuff in the secret chat, so I was like, I
You don't like
wanted to,
that stuff.
I don't know, I wanted to be there for that like really badly, and I imagined you like acting like way different for some reason. I
Oh,
still remember
I
that.
remember that. I don't know why you thought that. Act how you thought I would.
I don't know, just more like extroverted, if that makes sense. Like times two. That's what I like imagined it being with that stuff.
Talkative.
Like more talkative and descriptive about that stuff. It's hard to explain. I imagined, I can picture it
I
in my
did
head,
that.
but I can imagine it in my head, but it's like I can't really. How would I say it?
I don't understand how things are like that. I swear there are so many times, literally so many times when things are only able to make sense in my head and I can't bring it out.
I don't know.
I could really say Google Gaga in my head and it means something and like I understand that in my head, but like I can't really like point the point across. That doesn't make sense. I only understand that.
No, I know what
I
you
don't
mean.
know.
That's what's like with this. It's like not like Ethan talk. It's hard to like.
I feel like I've done it before. Not like actually majorly, but I feel like I've done it like at least. I think I did it in that week actually, but like I don't know. Because it was a different experience for me having them actually want to play with me, just for me. Because I always used to think that they played for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think that anymore, actually. I mean, I'm not saying they play for me, but I think they play for both of us now, like completely.
Yeah, I
It's a
definitely
nicer
do.
feeling. I like it like that. I don't even want to be played, wanted to be played with more. I like it like this.
That's what I'm saying. I mainly like it equal. Because I thought this with 11th grade. I imagined like, me doing more work than you. It's like, oh, I've been through more, but it's like, then I thought about us going through the same work together, and I'm like, okay, I like that way better.
Yeah.
So when you started doing more than me with like House of Usher, whatever that short story's called, I was like, crap. Now we're like not
You didn't
aligned.
do that?
I didn't do that.
That's where that whole thing all started. Little did you know that you would not have to do nearly as much for past that. Just think though, you have to do that
Why?
stupid ass short story, so you have
That
a big
short
ground to
story. I started reading it in class today. 'Cause I finished. People still are reading Catch. I
I
thought
dodged a
people
bullet
would
to
be
take a
finished.
bullet. I don't have to do that stupid crap. I have I have it in my backpack right now. But we decided to catch her. Imagine we did do that. That'd be like way too much more than your class.
Yeah. Keep the collision course
Another
live
thing
check on
was you
repeat.
missing days.
It's cool that they said that. It's cool that they finally did something like that.
You're talking about?
No, they posted keep the collision course lobby track on repeat. Come collect this track being given away as a part of the collision and keep the hype going until the event tomorrow.
Oh, I have not done. That's cool though, but I have not been looking at any of that. I turn off all my notifications.
Oh shoot, this is a lobby track.
That was all I heard too. Imagine like
That little sound.
you're gonna get it for sure, but imagine like that actually like something happened and your thing doesn't like get that in your account.
I don't know why. I saw like when it came up, it said claim, and then it said like the view, Fortnite crew legacy, and then it just said like I don't know. It said equip, claim, like or view crew legacy, and then it just said like claim, and then there's just nothing there. I hit claim and I didn't get anything. I don't know if I'll get it later or what.
Y'all know situations I don't like either.
What?
Believe me or not, I was actually not annoyed. I was not annoyed when Ethan Derzier came up to me and he said, "You need to bleach your shirt, dude. You need to bleach it." I felt so like I felt like I was like annoyed. Like it's hard to explain. Like I felt like I was seen as annoyed. Like be careful. Like don't take a fuse off him. But I was not like annoyed. But I had nothing to really say to that because I don't know. I felt like it was like a insult like by accident. Like I felt like I gotta say that, but I wasn't like annoyed. I felt like I don't know. I just felt like I was seen as like don't hit a fuse or something like that.
I thought. Well, I thought like you'd be. I thought you got worried you were gonna be seen like as dirty or something like that. Like your shirt was all like dirtied up and
Oh,
you
the rest of the no, the rest of the not the rest, but no, you were right. Three out of the 4 periods that day, I thought differently of the shirt. No, I came to school with a white shirt and I loved the shirt. Then that happened and I was like, I don't know. I was like, do people like really like see me as that now? Like exactly what you said, but like not at that moment. Like it was like when for the other classes. And then at the end of the day, I was like, do I really care? I mean, these people saw me with
Wait,
it another
collider.
day. Oh, 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 oh! That time I saw the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw. I heard the noises and I was like,
I
oh, it's
didn't hear
building up.
anything.
I thought it was the reboot van,
Oh,
but
that
it
was
was the
perfect.
collider.
That was perfect. I have that on stream. Do I? Yeah, I do. I tried done.
I'm gonna clip that so I got like a whole.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again. You thought you were seen as what I saw you as exactly? What
No,
you
you
said?
said no. I thought I was seen as what you said, but like not at that moment.
Oh, okay.
Like in the moment when he said that I need my shirt bleached, I thought I was gonna be seen as like annoyed when I wasn't. That was like the main issue of that moment. But afterwards, like during the rest of the day, I thought I would be seen as like. Well, no, I didn't even think I'd be seen like walking through school like, yo, that kid's dirty. No, I just thought like, do people like Fernando like think that of me, but like secretly like be quiet about it? But then like in fourth period, I was like, dude, do I really give a fuck about like that? I think that the shirt looks good. I doubt anybody's really thinking much because you have to like probably really look closely. I like the shirt. I don't care that much.
Oh, damn it. Jeez, that guy's. Cannot go up against that
I
guy.
don't know what that auditorium thing was about. It was about like this guy like talking about like his kid in a school shooting, like in Sandy Hook. I don't know what that was about though. He was just talking about
I
his
know, it's
kid.
about like the wingman. I thought it was gonna be about like a wingman. It's about like a wingman like group or something
That
like
was
that.
Wingman.
Remember that whole thing where it was like the Muscles for Massic versus like the wingman group or whatever?
Uh,
I think it was like about wingman. That
no, I don't know what even
that was
happened
so.
though because I was trying to pay attention, but I noticed the thing he was talking about like his kid got killed in the school shooting, and then he was talking about a story about his kid, but the thing was I don't know where it went from there. Why'd they have a presentation to talk about that? Just as loss.
Oh.
What was so? I cut you off. What was it? Damn.
Is this the guy I told you? Oh. No, no, right before the auditorium assembly,
Oh,
I had
yeah,
to go to
took
the
a
bathroom
pap.
so unbelievably bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, I might have to miss this assembly. I go to the bathroom, I let out like a massive, like 3 second fart, and that was it. I just didn't have to do anymore.
Oh, that happened to me before.
I don't know what that was. Like, I felt like I was about to cry myself without like a three
Yeah,
second
you
fart.
held in like a
Didn't
lot
have
of
to go
gas or
anymore.
something, and it just could not be held in.
Yeah, it was weird.
That happened like the first time I ever, or not, well, one of the first times this year I tried to like really hold in my crap for the day. A lot of fart build up, and then I went to the bathroom and
It
I've been like
was so weird. I was like, why don't
better
I have
with
to
it
go
though.
anymore?
I've been better with like holding it in. I haven't like crapped it. I mean, I went today, but I don't know. I haven't gone like last few days. Too much at least. But no, I didn't go today.
Another V-Buck from Lucas.
Yeah.
How many points now?
200, almost 100 points.
Alright. When am I gonna get the music back to my screen? Either tomorrow or later tonight.
Oh, I was also thinking like, because I didn't know what you were annoyed at first, so I was trying to think of like anything. And I got worried, I got annoyed at like Kevin's house or something, because I remember like there's one time he like responded like angrily. I was like, don't fucking tell me. It's like he was a mad there.
I don't remember anything from Kevin's house. I just remember rewatching the video of like laughing with you, and I'm like, dude, I swear that feels like 90 years ago, because now like my perspective of Kyle is like way different.
Oh, really?
That's what it felt like. It felt like so different. It was like I was doing that like 2 days ago, and now it's like way different.
I kind of thought that too, but like not the whole 90-year thing.
Not like 90 years, but just felt like it was a whole different like time. I was like, really, I was doing that like 2 days ago, and now I'm thinking this. It was like that with Alt. When we went to explore Alt, I wasn't like the most annoyed at you at that point, but there was like a bit of annoyance.
Oh, forgot about that. I think I sensed that a little bit.
And like when we went to explore Alt, I was like, oh wow, we're back to this, even though it wasn't even that long ago.
I know why you were annoyed at me. Because I said that you probably won't do it anyways or something like that.
Wait, which thing?
Raw. So I said like, you're definitely not gonna do it or something like that.
I don't know, it wasn't that. I was like annoyed at you. It was something like this, but like less worse.
Oh really? You're just annoyed just previously. Well,
But,
that fucking sucks. I hate the thought of that. I really do. I mean, obviously, like, it could happen with me too. I could be annoyed at you right now for all I know, but, well, I'm not. I'll say that, but I'm saying like that could happen. I hate the thought that like it seems like things are going fine, but I don't know. The guy could be like.
no,
Really
that is
annoyed.
why. Like I thought about how last night, like okay, me talking like I'm not at all like some petty, but I really didn't want it to seem like everything was fine. So I just didn't talk much. I was like, all right, this is just gonna show up to be just to show something's off. That was my biggest like. I do not want that. I don't want him to think everything's okay because it's not. So I just didn't talk, just to show something.
Why do you care what I
It
think?
worked. Because you're my number one best friend. That's why I think everything.
So, what does
Okay,
that have to
well
do with
then,
it?
number zero best friend. Then
What does that
how
have to
far
do
do I
with
have to
it
go?
at all?
What do you mean? What does that have to do with it?
Why don't you need me to know if like I don't know?
Right, now you're just bullcrapping.
Why would
You
I
know
need to
exactly
know?
why. Why do you think?
I don't know.
You should know. It's been 2 years.
Because it ruined the event.
It ruined today, it ruined the event, it ruined the beginning of the season, and it's just not good in general.
I had like a view set of like my like future of like the next like not like that far, but you know the next few weeks or something like that. Because we weren't like talking as much, and we were like I don't know dry. We were running dry with everything, and I was just thinking like obviously nothing changed for you, but obviously nothing would change for you, but I was thinking like alright, well I guess I'll just like work on like these other friends a little bit since there's not much we can do
I get
here.
that.
So I like just was having fun with texting and like talking to Ethan and Lucas and Kevin and stuff. Probably would have kept doing that, but like secretly, or not secretly, but like just I wanted to like yell or something in period 2. A part of me like wanted to like cry for a second, but like couldn't cry for obvious reasons. Well, not really. I couldn't cry because I can't do it like that. and because I was in class. And I don't know, I just wanted to freaking. I wanted to walk over to you and yell at you. I really did. I was like, dude, you're wrong. Do not do that. Now we're good.
Like, not be mad? Or just because of, like, what you read and you realized that, like, I was, like,
No,
wrong?
I read the stuff. Well, no, we didn't talk about the other stuff in period 4 yet, like in study hall. So I thought that you were wrong, of course, and I thought that I would not be able to change your mind at all. So I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I don't know. I thought that, but I'll change my mind on that now. It's ever since period 4, but
I always think I'm
period
wrong
period
and
2,
stuff,
period
everything,
2.
every
I
time.
really. How about for Ethan?
Same thing. I'm always like, am I overreacting? Am I just not having fun? Am I going too
Overreacting makes
far?
sense, but overall being right, you're probably right with Ethan. Overreacting is like the only thing that's like, alright.
I still don't know. I still
That guy
question.
is at 2 HP.
Oh, I could have shot him, but he freaking ducked.
Oh, I think I'm gonna trim my mom.
Well, like you talking to your mom.
Yeah, because I'm having like a dumb thing where I'm like, subconscious.
Well, I don't know.
I'm
It
talking
seemed
to
like
her,
everything you
I'm
said
like,
to her was like, no. What are you talking about? I told you about that already. Or something like that. So I was like, is this how he talks to his... I mean...
oh, those no things were mostly jokes. Some of them weren't, but you know context now, so.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that they were jokes. I thought they were just like...
Well,
you
some of them
thinking like
weren't.
what she said was dumb or something like that.
Oh, no, no. Okay, that's not true. No. When I say no like that, I don't mean, are you dumb? No, I just say no like that. I thought you knew that.
Well, I've noticed it for a bit now. And then I noticed it towards your mom, and I was like, all right.
Wait, did you hear what I said right now? Say what I just said.
You said you just say no like that. Like, that's just your way of saying no.
Usually. I'm usually just saying no like that. Well, sometimes it can be sometimes it can be for a joke with us, cause like you've been like laughing about it and stuff, so it's funny. But in all honesty, I do like occasionally say no like that. I'm not like being like no.
All right, well, good to know because, well, I also realized I felt stupid, no, because I was thinking that like yesterday or 2 days ago, like, hey, says no, like that, and then I said like no that same way to my mom about something, and I was like,
How'd you say it?
I just said it like that, like she said something to me, and I was like, oh, no. But,
Well, yeah, cause you're just saying no. It's not like you're wrong for saying that. You're just saying no.
well, because I felt like dumb. I was like, oh, I'm getting mad at Kyle for this, even though I literally just said like that. And then I thought in my head, like, okay, well, I'm not saying it in that way on purpose. I thought you were, but now I know you aren't. Okay.
I know what I hate?
What?
Duh in chat.
Oh. Mainly for Ethan, because Ethan just is annoying when it comes to everything. I feel like if Kevin said it, or Lucas said it, or you said it, it wouldn't be that annoying. Or as annoying.
Kevin talks like that, so he has like a pass.
Ethan says it, I'm just annoying when it comes to almost everything, so.
Ethan's your homie.
He's an add-on to the homies, but he's not like as good as he could be. If he was the same way he was from Chapter 2 Season 4, he would be like really good. Really good.
What if he starts banging on your door and he's like, come on, give me fucking money, give me $100. I need it for Calla. I need it now, or she's
Alright,
gonna
well
break up
then
with me.
then that's a problem. Then he's
She's
like
gonna
he's
break
trying
up
to
with me.
bargain.
You bet.
Okay, well then he should break up with her because I don't know why she would need that for a relationship to continue.
What if he's just like, I need the money for heroin. I need it. I need it.
Okay, then he needs help. She's on drugs.
Yeah, he needs your help. He needs you to give it to him.
What's that sound?
You wanna know things I imagine when like things like last night happen? When I know you're annoyed and we're just playing.
What?
Imagine if like the event accidentally got started and when, like all of a sudden we're just like ah!
Everything just like goes fake. That's what I hate so bad. That was my anxiety. I don't know why. Well, I'm like glad I got that bad, but I'm also like not glad I got that bad. Cause I'm glad I got that bad because it made me realize like how important this is, but I'm also not glad because now it just puts stress over me like really badly.
Why is it so important for you?
Well, there's a lot of reasons why it's important for me. One, because it's obvious. It's the last day of it's the last full day of the season. There's a live event tomorrow. It's a huge one. Oh, Collider.
Shit. I missed
I
it.
just heard the sound. But
Damn, I messed up.
um,
That is going off so much now. Go on.
I know. Yeah, it's like going up. Well, there's that. Obviously, it's an event. Last full day of the season. New season. Well, then I also thought back to how like almost every like build up to an event, there's been something bad happen. Like season 7 OCD phase. Season 8 wasn't the worst, but I remember when I was exploring edges of the map, I got an OCD to like look at every little teensy thing, and I started to like dread looking at the map. I was like, all right, I don't want to do this anymore, but I have to because I need to like explore the last into the map. So that was a thing, and then I remember it was like one of those other. I won't say there were issues, but I was treating you. I was in like a. It was one of those like things where I was like treating you like nicey crap, and I was like
I don't think
annoyed.
season one.
I was like annoyed. I was like, oh great, I'm treating him like this, and then
Why
yeah,
do you
and then
do
of
that
course the chapter
anyways? I forgot.
starts.
Oh, season
I
nine.
don't know. It was just one of those things where I was just like,
Awkward it out.
I guess like awkward out. Sorry, I was just talking to you like nicey, like oh, yeah. But and then the chapter starts and that happens, and then what? End of chapter 3, season 1. I get sick as fuck, and that
Thank you.
was
Close door, please.
hell on earth.
Huh? Yeah.
No, and then for chapter 3, season 1, I get unbelievably sick, which I swear. I like questioned if I was like overreacting, but last night when I got that stomachache, that just proved even more. Like I have such PTSD from that. Like just getting like a stomachache for like last night. Like I actually was like freaking out. Like it's just a stomach bug. But there was that, and then now this season it seemed like it was gonna be this whole thing. So I was like, dude, not again.
I agree with that.
Please.
Sometimes, I remember back then, like, I think it was 4th grade or something like that. Was obviously having, like, that was, like, the beginning of the poop problems. And, I don't know, there was, like, some, like, family argument or something. And I had, like, a huge stomach ache just from anxiety from it. And
Yeah.
it made me feel like I had to poop, but I didn't have to actually go. It's hard to explain, but it happens sometimes. And I was like, I have to deal with this for school. This is gonna be so bad.
No, and I had to like crap myself because the day before the assembly, I also had that same feeling where I felt like I had to crap myself. But like we just kind of like went away. I was just sitting there like on the day of the assembly, like dude, thank God school's almost effing over. I don't have to worry about this type of crap anymore. Because at the beginning of the school year, I dealt with that like pretty much every day, if not every other day. I had to crap myself. Like I literally like get me to the bathroom 5 minutes, or else I'm gonna crap right in the seat. Like I was like worried that would last like the whole year, but luckily it didn't. It lasted 2 weeks.
Yo, you guys smell something? Oh, look.
Or not even. It was like 3 weeks. Like, I remember the second day of school, I had to miss the bus because I was just crap. I had crap so bad. But then I also thought to myself last night, like, well, if it's 11th grade, so everything's gonna suck. I almost gave it a pass. I mean, I did. Well, I didn't like fully, but there was like a part of me that gave it a pass. Like, well, it's 11th grade, so I kind of can give it a pass. It sucks. I've been doing that like most of the year. I feel like if something bad happens, I almost give it a pass because it's like, oh, it's 11th grade, so obviously things are gonna be going bad like that, and it's fine if they do. 'Cause it sucks. It's not a good time, anyways. Not like an entire pass, but like in like a mini sense, it's like, oh, okay, it's 11th grade, so I'm used to it, and it's fine because it's in this year. Oh, dude, I heard freaking Butter Bar, and I thought it was the collider building up. Like there was like a part of Butter Bar, and that was like a so that was collider building up. I called it. I called it. I said those lines are like building up. I swear that wasn't there before, and they
Why
are.
do you care about Chapter 3 since you're getting messed up from it?
Because I don't like.
That's not your
It's
problem.
well, it's not good knowing that we're having issues on some special day like this. Oh my god, that'd be so bad. And I can imagine like, well, maybe we'd be discussing it right now, like if I didn't say anything today. But that was so bad last night. That was actually so bad. I got off the game and I just lied like on the mattress that's in my room still from the sleepover. Not lied on it, but sat on it and leaned against the wall. And I was like, I can't have that happen. Like I was just imagining being in the lobby with everybody, and I'm just thinking like, dude, we're acting fake as hell right now, and
I would not
we're
act fake
acting.
with you. That's like a thing that you do, or well, not like I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like if you're saying that, then that's what you would be doing for that. I'm not gonna. I would not do that.
I don't know. I just got like worried of that, and then I didn't want to like, or just not even talk because we barely talk
Yeah,
because
I'd
of
honestly just not talk.
problems.
That'd be your issue, or that'd be my issue.
So I just I
I
I
thought about
literally
that.
thought
I
of
don't
taking
think I would.
medicine.
I don't think I would stick with it, obviously, because it's a dumb idea.
Yeah.
But last night I was mad, and I was kind of thinking like, I don't want to like imagine like I just didn't react for the event, like because like I'm like upset about what's going on. Like, I just don't react to like what's going on. I just like kind of stay quiet.
I mean, I get that. I've thought of things like that, like the whole thing we thought of today, like a scenario where we kill ourselves with like a note saying, "You did this." Obviously, we're not going to do that, but it's like a
I always think
scenario.
things like that. I'm like, what would happen?
I think it because it's like in my head, I'm like, oh, it's a way to get him to realize he's finally wrong, but it's like, okay, that is not a way to prove someone wrong.
Well, no, I also think of myself if it's useless. Like, I thought of the scenario where it's like, I do that, and then you're just like, you're like, that was not necessary. You fucking idiot, or something like that.
Yeah.
Instead of like feeling guilty about it. I don't remember what I was arguing about, but in my on the bus today, going to school, I was like, I think I was like rehearsing like arguments in my head. It's probably about like last
I
night.
think I rehearsed something. Not like rehearsed, but I imagined something. That dude. Nice, and his name is freaking Hindu. So annoying. Freaking, it's not an Hindu, it's backwards. It was like upside down and backwards. What was I saying? Uh, oh, that whole thing. No, kill yourself thing, but
That just fucking sucks so bad.
what?
I don't know why it does. It really does. I don't know why. I really don't like thinking back to us going in alt and you're just like secretly annoyed. I thought we were completely fine. I hate that a lot actually.
I understand why. I remember when we did that, it was like weird to me because I was like, oh, it's like I haven't.
It's worse too because of the hype up towards going to alt, and it's like kind of like just like, oh well, when we go in that room, he's gonna be like annoyed at me. It's just a little thing I think. Sorry, to explain a little bit.
I get that. I get that. I very well get that.
It's like everything led up to this, like this hype up led to this.
Yeah, just to have me being annoyed. For how why I was, I just remember I was like annoyed at something, and I like didn't like talk too much, but it wasn't like long. It wasn't like a week.
See, I'm like,
it was like
I'm
it was
onto
like
you
2
with
to 3
that.
days, and I was like day 3.
Well, I'm the easiest one where you could put your point across like with that because noticing I'm always onto you with that stuff. Like I always like maybe not necessarily like think like oh he's definitely not, but I always think something's wrong with what's going on. I always think something is not like perfect with like us like together when you're like annoyed. I just sense something. I sense like either you're not talking as much for some reason or you're just I don't know answering differently or something.
That's like with you as well. Sometimes, because sometimes you don't talk
That
at
makes
all, but
sense.
it's because you're like not feeling like talking, which I
We're number
completely
one,
get.
and I also kind of sometimes want to make it obvious, to be honest. I don't know. I've been a
Well,
guy
with like the
who.
questions.
What? Woo! I. Oh.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, picture time.
What?
Now this stupid guy's name. He has TikTok in his name.
No, before we were talking about.
No, you said you want to make being number one obvious. But I was like, do you mean like by asking questions about it, or you mean like?
Yeah, what'd you say?
No, you said you liked you know we're number one, but you want to make it obvious. So I was
No, I
like,
didn't
do
say
you
that.
mean? You didn't definitely. What'd you say?
That's obviously nice and stuff, but I didn't say that. I said, I will be honest. There are times that I try to point out my annoyance. You know that. Like, I know you know that for sure. Like, there are times
Yeah.
I try to point it out. I don't know. I like doing that just to get to address problem. Usually.
Well, I'm like that
There are
as
times
well.
when I think I'm being stupid with things, but other than that, I would rather just point it out and be like, dude.
No, I'm definitely.
Well,
Like,
because
I've
I know
thought of
for a
that.
fact it's coming out one way or another. Like, if I'm annoyed about something on you, then I know for a fact we're gonna talk about it at some point.
Yeah. No, I've thought about that as well with like noticing stuff because I feel like I notice things like that with other people, and like I would be one. Or how do I say it? It's like if I show some sort of like sadness or anger, something like that. I like think about how like, especially towards people who are close to me, it's like okay, if they're that like worried about it or wanting to know about it, they'll ask me since they're that close with me. But then like when no one asks, I'm assuming okay, no one saw it or noticed anything.
You know, I'll ask from now if you
I
want.
like I like wonder if people like or like that as much, but and I know you are,
Listen,
sure.
I always
Always saw
notice
like you're the
something,
most.
maybe not completely the point, but I always notice some little thing. And, well,
I
there were,
usually notice
well,
like most
actually, I was
things. I may
gonna
not always point
not
it out
point it
though.
out as much going forward, but if you're saying that you want people to, then I guess I will. But I thought, like now, me now thought that, I don't know, you didn't like that stuff where it's like pointed out. I guess it's different
It's like,
because you're talking about sadness. I'm talking about annoyance because I don't
oh,
know,
full
like
Iron Man.
because I say like I don't know. Because I feel like if I said like, are you annoyed? Then you'd be like annoyed about that or something like that. Or
No,
also depending on how I
today
say
I
it.
was like pissed about it. I was like, dude, can you shut up about pointing out every little thing that like happens? But thinking
Oh,
like
today
now, it's like, yeah, but like thinking
during
like
flex
now, it's like
class,
it's good that happens because
during flex class.
there was like in period 2 when I like sent you the notes and I was like typing the notes out.
You were like pissed off while you were typing thing.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh yeah, I
well, I
get
was
that.
gonna say,
That was me with responding. Like, dude, you're not always right at this stuff.
well, it was like confused. Well, plus when I was trying to say it, it was confusing because I was saying how I know you talked about the thing where you shouldn't point out stuff. Like, for example, like, Ethan, you never sit next to me, and then you start sitting next to me because you said something. But then I was also talking about, but then I was also talking about you pointing out like me getting mad. So I was like, it's gonna sound confusing because I'm talking about pointing out stuff, but they both aren't talking about the same type of pointing out. So I was like, forget it, I'm not gonna say that part. I just mentioned the
Confusing.
pointing out thing. I didn't say the whole thing where you talked about not pointing out things like Ethan, you don't sit with me. It's hard to explain because that this is what I mean. Like it was like confusing. So
So you're
I was just
saying
like,
that I don't point thing like
well,
you're
because you know
saying
how you
that
talked about like you're not gonna point out things anymore. Like Ethan, sit with me. You don't sit with me much, and then he sits with you just because you said that. Like I was gonna up Collider again. No, I was gonna mention that like,
yeah.
oh, I know you talked about this, but I'm gonna point out that you always point out my annoyance. So it's just confusing talking about two different uh, things we've talked about with pointing out stuff.
I guess I'll admit that's hypocritical or bad. I
Well, I
will
mean,
say
it's not like entirely because you mainly just talking about like you don't do this or you do this, but that's more like
well, I was
pointing
also
out
gonna
something
say
that just
too
happened.
that it's kind of like you're probably just saying this. I'm not saying in a way like you should know because you probably already do. But like, I'm gonna say, um, like I don't know how I start. It's like freaking not pointing out something like that with Ethan. It's like I would not want to point something out like that because I don't. I could have sworn you said this too with something, but you don't like pointing something out and then seeing like a change immediately after like that. Like you just want it to just happen. Be like more specific.
Yeah,
Anyways,
exactly.
yeah, that's me with that. But like you said, pointing out like someone's annoyance is like a little bit different.
That's what I mean because I was trying to say you remember how you just talked about not pointing out stuff, but then I was also talking about you pointing out stuff in a different way, so it just sounded confusing. So I was like, forget it. I'm just going to talk about what happened and not talk about how we recently talked about not pointing out stuff in that way. That's what I was trying to say.
Makes sense. I mean, I guess you got me there a little bit.
I mean, for you pointing out the annoyance, I wouldn't really say that's hypocritical because it's kind of like a different sense of pointing out. But you're pointing out something that like just happened, like oh, he just like yelled at me
This argument's
instead of like,
weird, man, because back in like 10th grade, I swear every argument, like I kind of knew in the back of my mind, like I probably actually did something wrong. Yeah, I know I was stupid for defending myself anyways, but that was back then. Like, not trying to be like Lucas, but that was back then. Back in the days of being like a dick. And this year, it's like kind of actually more like. I mean, I could be wrong, but I also couldn't be wrong too because I'm not as bad of a person as I used to be. That's the main thing I took out of this art. Well, not the main thing, but that's why I took out of this argument a little bit. Like, see, I could be wrong, but it'd be like not like 10th grade wrong. I don't know. Full resetting.
What was I saying?
I was just saying that I was like, I wasn't wrong for that part.
Well, no, I don't think you were hypocritical for that, because you're pointing out something in a different way.
Get the fuck! Finally, I got a damn crappy ass duo.
You got into such like an easier scenario with them. When they pulled up on me, they like edited and like built all around me. Luckily, they went up to you differently.
I'm not gonna hit on it too hard because it's arena. Of course, you're gonna wear that, but. I don't even know, really. You need to wear like these stupid skins, like when playing arena. I think it's like a little pass, but it's nothing major.
Yeah, it's like I always will hate sweats, but in arena I just pass it off because it's like, all right, they're in the right
Tournaments
place.
makes much more sense because like money making and stuff.
Yeah.
Back to what you're saying.
Well, no, I don't think you're hypocritical for that because there's like a different sense of pointing out stuff. I was just saying, I mean, I wasn't like saying it as like an annoyance thing. I was just like mentioning while I was talking about stuff I was saying on how I didn't add on the part where you said you talked about not pointing out stuff anymore. It was confusing because I was talking about pointing out in this way, but then mentioning how you pointed out something in this way, in this certain way. So I didn't want it to be confusing. Like, what is he saying?
That thing I deleted was mainly. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was mainly like about.
Oh
how
yeah,
you
you
don't
never told me
understand.
that.
It was mainly about like how you don't understand me, and I doubt you would have understood that. Well, I mean, back at that point, I doubted that, so I was like, yeah, forget it.
I thought of that. There was like a part of me recently that felt like I like lost connection with you or something. Like I feel like we hadn't like.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like we haven't really. I don't know, just like been disconnected kind of.
What
It's
kind
like we
of
haven't really been
connection
connected.
lost? In what way? Talking, I mean, because that's for sure.
Well, like talking and just like not like knowing how we are type thing.
Oh, that is a fucking majorist thing.
That's like I saw
No,
that
I
lately. I was
actually,
like, dude, we're like
I think
disconnected.
that a
And I was
lot.
like,
I've thought that a lot. It's like, we're not even like thinking that much, like how we're
you
doing.
know, that's yeah, exactly.
That's like a major
That's
thing.
like what I
That's
was
why I
trying to
was
say.
thinking that we should just text things what we're thinking about, or not like, you know what I mean? Comes in our mind when we're like wanting to say something, but like waiting for later, because you know we're not gonna say it later.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we don't talk the most in a party, it's just at least be better to know that we're like still active, like on other stuff. So like we still care. The worst I'll get with me anyways was season 1 when you weren't talking to me really, because I didn't know how to take it at that time. Now it sucks, but obviously it's like, well, we're both going through it, and I don't know. I know like probably gonna talk about some other stuff at some point, like a lot. I'm just surprised now we didn't have much to talk about because it's the very end of the season.
I don't know. Well, we could talk about like Fortnite and stuff, but other than that, it's like I felt like it was to a point where like
That
it was
makes
almost to a
sense. I
point
was
where I
thinking
didn't want to
about
like
that too.
join because it was like
Oh boy.
there's not like there was zero like talking. It was like just sitting there, not saying anything, and like thinking of what to say the entire time.
I'm assuming
I was
the
like,
Lucas friend. And the Lucas friend. Because
I don't
Lucas
see he
used to
was
be
like
like
a.
that, but now I don't think he is for you, but at least before he was. Where you had to like sit there and think about like replies all the time.
I mean, it's not like that really because you're like a different person. So it's like, it's like,
Well, also you
it's not
have
like
to
I'm
think
trying to
of
talk to
actual joke
Lucas. It's like trying
replies.
to talk to you. So it's like different. I don't know.
Plus, I feel like it's a
It's
different
hard.
type of pressure also. Pressure of not knowing how to like respond to a joke, or a pressure of like not trying to like make someone feel bad because you're trying to like talk, but like not act like you're not wanting to talk or something like that. I don't
Hmm. Oh, I missed every shot again. I see he's laughing. It's so funny.
You're gonna die.
What was that other thing you said once?
Is it
Oh, I
wrong?
remember now. It was the thing
Oh,
you
I got
said. You were like,
2K. Sorry, but yeah.
"Alright, good." What sound am I hearing?
Not one. What? What did I say?
No, it was just another thing you said that I remembered where you were like saying, "I'm not you." I don't know if you remember that thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was
What
just like
about
another
it?
little thing I remembered.
Is that bad?
Well, it was like another annoyance thing. I just remembered it now while we were talking about.
Oh, why?
Well, I mean, I forgot what we were talking about. What were we talking about when you said that?
I don't know, probably like Fortnite. I can't play it right now or something like that.
I forgot exactly what it was. It was like I think we were just talking about something, and I was like, "You should do this," and you were like, "Well, I'm not you," and I was like, "All right, well, I'm just giving suggestions." Not like a shutdown, but like a
I can see how it would be.
zero discussion. It was just like a. It was. Just, it's like when Lucas says like everyone has different opinions. It was almost like that. It was like everyone has different opinions, but instead it was like, well, I'm not you, so obviously you're gonna be doing different things out there, right?
I'll take that.
I'm gonna say I'm not trying to like, I'm just mentioning one other thing that I
What do you
remembered.
mean? I'm trying to what?
Like start a whole nother thing. I'm just saying like just mentioning like another thing that I remembered.
Well, no, I know. But I guess I'll sell him for that. I mean, seemed like I was wrong for that, so. Well, the thing is, I don't know exactly what that one was. I was probably wrong for that one, but I know that
Yeah, I
there
don't
was
remember
one
exactly
time.
what I was
There was one
saying. So.
time where I was like joking around about like stuff, but if I was like actually shutting down, then yeah, that's my bad.
Oh no, it was like over text. It wasn't
Oh, definitely
like
my
a
bad then.
like a Fortnite party thing.
No, yeah, definitely my bad then, because over text I was definitely serious.
Where is the series? That is not.
Sucked last night too, because I imagined you like in your bathroom, like looking in the mirror, like ranting all about me. I had no idea about it either, like what rant it was, what it was about, or anything.
I was just fearing that stomach bug, mainly. Oh, that is like nice to know that I'm sitting here not feeling okay, like playing a game. Because last night I was actually like fearing, like, am I gonna be like playing the game normally tomorrow? Like, bam.
Maybe you will.
Yeah, hopefully. Continuing.
Maybe we'll have some whole other thing going on. Do you have iced tea?
So you are in Contender League Division 5?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, you know what? Alright, fine, we'll keep playing.
How'd you know? How'd you know I was joking?
Because I could tell by the way you said it.
I said it seriously. I was like, obviously.
Plus it was like random, so I was like, okay, you're obviously not annoyed. I still haven't done one daily. I need to do these.
Yeah, cool, cool. Yeah.
Well, actually, here, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and be right back. That one I could also tell.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Take me higher. Right here.
My city is so many op niggas getting ripped on in person. Guys, time. Get all this chick shit. All these trucks in my wrist. Bring it
Thank
back.
you.
So this is a basket that can filter out the water from the rice. Like, look how satisfying that is. Look at all that starch. Nice. So this is a basket that can filter out the water from the rice. Like, look how
I'm back.
Just think about that.
What?
Luke's all mad.
I thought it said Luke's mad. I know it said Luke's all mad. I forgot.
What does he all give you?
Well, I thought it just said Luke's like mad plainly. No, it's Luke's all mad.
Luke's all mad.
I was gonna remember Special Forces John Long, and that was that.
I'm not too happy with it.
Why not?
Because I know you're all mad at me.
I didn't know that.
I just tell. Some sort of thing that happened. Some sort of thing that happened like 5 years ago.
Okay, 5 years ago, we didn't even know each other.
Yeah, we did. We did, surprisingly. It's like weird to say that now.
1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 4.5 years, almost 5 years.
When did my fisher time?
Right.
Give me a damn minute. these days, damn.
Which days?
My picture isn't centered. Oh, so it's not gonna be centered at all. Watch. Yeah, no. Come on, I look like
Let
a
Kevin know
visionary.
we finished the arena, so I wonder if he's gonna get on.
I wonder. That was super. Why does my face look different tonight?
No, remember that one I showed you where I had like the red like mark on my cheek and I had like my hair was like flicked up
Yeah.
for facer time. I'm just looking at that.
It's close. A little bit farther apart need to be. Oh, oh.
That's funny, like how much is it?
Ah! That one has to be it. Yeah, was it actually? Very accurate, damn. Last few nights have been like really good with that. This needs to load. Okay. Last two live backgrounds. Is it next in the back already? Dude, they could do that. Like, I doubt they will, but I'm just saying they are capable of making it so where you're already up and that mech like shoots off into the sky. Because if you think about it, they pretty much did that before. For the Star Wars lobby, you ready up and the Star Wars like thing happens where you like speed up or whatever, like the lasers in the background or whatever. They could literally just like make it so like when you're ready up for the event, you ready up and then like the mech like launches off, getting ready.
Okay, I hope they do that. That would be nuts.
They could literally do that.
Like a live event,
They
like
could never
animation,
do that stuff.
or ready up animation, I should say.
They only did that once, and that was in the Season X event. If you didn't get in the match,
Oh yeah, yeah. Like the whole lobby background just broke. You got sucked into the black hole.
Why does that say June 2nd?
Well, the event is starting. We missed the event. It was at 4 p.m.
There we go.
Oh, you never mind. You mean for the FaceTime.
8 pictures, 7 pictures. That's a bad first picture, damn it. Really bad. My first
Why, what do you
feature
mean?
time picture is not good. That looks so different too. Like I mean, at least I think I do. I don't know, I just look. My hair looks different in like the first half of feature time. Dude, that looks so bad. My mouth is like, my mouth maybe like might look normal to you there, but like it's like trying to like be a straight face. Now it's more normal to do it, but like.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You're saying I'm ugly?
No. Where's my first one is like one of the more better ones, I feel like.
Go back to Arena really quick. Division 5.
We did it. Oh, thank God. I don't have to worry about that. Oh, do you want a picture with that?
I just took it.
Okay. I didn't know if I got it because I switched game modes back.
Just wanna make a snap when I get the exclusive wrap.
Big man.
Ugh, Chapter 3, Season 1. I hate looking at that quality background. It should be cool, but it's just ruined now.
Look at this.
I look like a fairy with those eyes. Damn freaking glasses. I don't understand that. I don't. If I walked around the school like that, I'd look stupid. That video I'm replying to like arguing there, it's like weird, but it's okay. That was weird. That was a weird thing actually this time. Cause this time there are memories and stuff. Like, there's a lot of memories where it's like, oh, Luke was annoyed there, Kyle was annoyed there, like they were arguing there or something, or like they were texting there. Like right now, I just looked at this video specifically of Ethan taking a video walking up to me, like in the hallway, and I'm literally texting you, like replying an argument. Or not.
Oh, that. The first day of the season, I didn't take the lobby picture. I mean, whatever.
What? Are you just going to pass because it's a bad year?
I'm just looking through the Facer times and it's like, oh, I didn't take one here. I mean, this year does suck. This year might be like top 3 worst years ever. I can like clarify that though, or confirm that because we're not even halfway through it yet. I mean, we're about to be.
Season 5 was a good season.
Sure. Sure was.
The after styles were good.
After styles were good, but the season wasn't.
We've been dealing with it forever now. Like, it's just sweats. Sweats or sweats. Just play the damn game. Right.
Oh wait, I was on my Xbox One here. Thank God I don't care about sweats as much, because I'd literally... I don't know what I would be doing right now, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not saying I would quit, but... I don't know.
Probably linger in the lobby.
Probably. What are my damn dailies? I have to do these. Blow up a gas pump. Okay, let's go to a gas station. Let's just go to the one by Fortress. So we're like near the collider center. That's weird that I was in that lobby back when wearing Eureka. The like background before the one with like covert or command background. That guy's a lot of background. That's weird though, because I'm used to seeing her in that one. Alright, let's blow this thing up. There. I haven't done, I believe it or not, I haven't gotten to do this emote in match yet, so I'm going to now. There we go. I did it.
How much shield do you have?
10.
I have 11.
Wait, why did I get no shield from that? Did I take damage from the gas pump?
Every once in a while that happens to me, I feel like.
Oh yeah, I don't know why that happened. Palace opponents, that one I'm just gonna do naturally.
Whoa! Sensitivity's good.
There's another daily challenge, damage punch, SMG.
What if I wake up late tomorrow?
Okay, that is not, dude. Oh, that is literally tomorrow. A freaking big ass live event. This is the first one since December.
It's hard to explain, but like for me, Well, it's always like weird to think stuff like that, but it really like hits me right in the mind, like big time. Like, oh, it's happening like now. Like when it's like very very short amount of time left. Like
No, yeah,
I
same
was
with me.
obviously like surprised about it and stuff. Like, oh damn, it's like happening soon. But I did not feel what I felt today. Like when I got on today, I was just thinking like it's happening like tomorrow. Like tomorrow we're gonna play and just get ready for it. Like that's tomorrow. Like it wasn't even me like thinking it wasn't even me just thinking surprised. I was like I felt surprised. That makes sense. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, because you're used to thinking like, oh, it's soon, but then when you actually, then when it's actually like the day before, it hits you like, oh wait, literally what we've been hoping for is literally tomorrow, finally.
It's like literally the last part of it. So yeah.
I'm gonna go over Collider if it goes off. I want to be like at it because I haven't had that. Apparently, like bounce or something when you're like near it when it goes off.
Oh yeah, that happened my first time.
Yeah, Lucas said you guys like jumped automatic or something.
It wasn't like a bouncer jump. It was kind of like a pushback.
Yeah, like it pushes you back.
I guess I'll just linger around that glider for a little bit. I want to hear the sounds of it anyways, because I couldn't really hear it. That thing is insane.
That is nuts.
That's
Is
not,
like
no,
so
that
like
is
hype.
not for the launch off. That is like for the event. Those like bars.
No, yeah, I
That
noticed
wasn't
that like a
there
couple
either
days ago.
before.
I noticed that a couple
No,
days
I
ago,
only
and it
saw
was
that
only up to
tonight.
4. And I was like, is that building? I swear that wasn't there before. I was right. It is like building up slowly. Well, first, because then the next day it was still at 4, so I was like, is it building up? But now it's building up, so it's okay. It is, I was right about that. That is gonna be sick tomorrow. There's gonna be one more left.
Does Zuka stick him hypocritical because he knows what happened?
Well, no, they didn't like, they just agreed how on the thing where it was like, how are we supposed to know you were doing something? Like that whole thing. That was the only thing I like really mentioned.
I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't like go
What?
anything against the argument, but to be honest, Lucas was supposed to know, but I don't really care because, you know, I should have been more creative. But I was texting him in like our Marvel chat, like a lot about like me like talking about the Incredibles, so he should have known. So that one's out there. But I get the annoyance wanting to play and stuff, and everything else.
I forgot what Lucas exactly thought, but I know that at least Kevin like.
I get it. Definitely get it. The thing isn't happening where you go into the orange stuff. That's what happens.
Isn't? Let me see. Oh yeah, what the hell?
We saw the event earlier. It wasn't supposed to be
That
second.
would suck. Dude, who are these guys with the bursts? Like, they keep like.
Every once in a while, I wonder if I overwhelm Lucas with jokes, but I think I am, I guess. Hope I'm not, because I mainly joke because I know he likes joking. I definitely is like cool with that. Just a little overthinking
I
thing.
assume he would be since he like plays often. Oh, why can't I win any fights tonight?
It's my time to shine tonight. Place your bets. Sasha, what are you doing here? No! That's happened before, where the build does not place where I want it to. I wanted to be right where I was.
All daily's done.
Oh, do-da-do.
Stupid recon expert.
I wonder if that skin would be sweaty right now if it like came out like 4 seasons ago. When do we have to ready up for the event?
When do we have to ready up? Well, I mean, the game mode's gonna come out at 3:30, I assume. So we'll just ready up anytime during that duration. And then we'll be when the event starts. So we'll probably ready up like as soon as it comes out or after it comes out, waiting for Ethan or something. So I know we have to wait for Ethan with this now.
Who do you want him to watch the event with?
All of us.
We're ready for another 5-person like reaction. I'm gonna miss the first half of history. Not the stupid, like, 10-year project crap, but, like, just doing these, like, writing this stuff off the board, and then, like, just a study guide thing. And even, excuse me, the damn, what the hell are those things called? We haven't had that in a while. The damn, like, you have to look in the book and, like, rate 5 things, the timelines over.
I don't know, we haven't had to do that in a bit.
John was like, "Argh!" I'm not kidding, he was exactly like that. Oh, this feels so fucking real. Like, semi got that, like, surprise feeling a little, like, a tiny bit. Because I just, like, imagine, like, getting out, lights are off, like, in Mr. Morelli's class, and I'm just, like, the bell rings, like, of my last class in there. That's like it.
I can't believe that we're gonna make it out. It's still imaginary to me. Like, I imagined today, like, on the bus,
Okay,
like, dude, we're actually getting
I know
there.
I said that it, like, wasn't the whole time, but I feel like now it is, now that it actually is, like, here. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy, but it kind of is now, a little tiny bit, but, like, not in your way, but, like...
Even in January, it was like, there's no way we can actually get out of this year, but now it's, I still think that, it's like, we're actually gonna make it out soon, like, in less than 2 weeks.
That's the reason why, it's in less than 2 weeks. We have one last normal week of school, and then we have
I know, I'm going to Manelli's class
Literally all
like...
of my classes right now are, like, we just finished our last assignments. Other than American Lit, we finished our last assignment, and we're just studying for finals. You want Ethan for the event? You want Ethan for the event?
I would hope.
So you love him?
It would be good if he made it.
So you love him?
Okay, no.
Brotherly love. Stream still going?
Alright, let me wear the crew packs. So wait, the season started off with Tracy, so I'll wear her again. Some epic pictures.
Alright. Actually, when that timer says 00000000, wake me up.
No, we're not doing this again. We are not doing that again, no way.
Alright, fine, we can do a better one. When the timer says, 0, 0, 16, 15.
No. None.
0, 0, 16,
None.
14, 50. So, that's in 30 seconds, him.
You're that tired already?
No.
Okay, we're good.
You freaking farted in your sleep, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? Come on. I wake up at 4 a.m. and you talk to yourself too. Like I was or like a it was like I don't know why I always feel weird like that. Like I was gonna like get up to check my phone or something, or like specifically when I woke up like late that night for like a second, I went to go charge my phone, but I did not want you to wake up badly because I did not want you to just see me standing in your room thinking I'm like snooping or something like that.
Okay, I would not think that.
Why?
Why would I think you'd do that?
It's a new house. Alright. I got tired in like 2 seconds. Let me wake up. Well, I'll wake up after when we're out of lobby.
Okay, no.
I'm not gonna fall asleep
We
in
have
like
2
2
more
seconds.
hours until we have to go to bed. 2 more hours.
You're going to bed at 3.
Final day of the season.
Yeah, you're puking your balls off.
For tomorrow, I think I'm gonna turn loading screens off because it shows like the default loading screen with like everyone in front of the tank.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Well, for like the first hour, I'm not, or something like that. If I get on like earlier, for the first hour, I'm not, because I still have one more loading screen to use.
Which one?
It's the 7. I could use it tonight actually in a little bit. I'll probably use it in a few matches, and I'll start on the game with that. No, it's the new 7 one, like the order.
Oh, that one. Wait, which one are you using right now?
Imagination Limited. It's like the imagined. Like
Oh. I forgot what I had that on for. I think I had that for like the build-up week of Spring Break.
It's weird because the season is like short to a point where I couldn't use all the loading screens I got this season in like weekly spans, so I had to like improvise.
Here, let me send this.
Can I lay down while playing?
As long as you don't fall asleep.
It's a risk I'm willing to take. Dude, you ever like doing something but you're kind of getting tired, but like you randomly like wake up because you didn't even know you didn't like realize you like dozed off.
Yeah.
That's like the weirdest that happened today.
It's like weird because it's like you just wake up and it's like, wait, I didn't even know I was like.
That happened today. After school, I was on and I was just playing, and I don't know, I was just walking. It was 1 second I was walking, the next second I was like just waking up from like a 2-minute like doze off.
It's weird how that happens because it happened when I was reading like Catcher. I was like, next thing I knew, all of a sudden I was just waking. I was opening my eyes. I'm like, oh crap! I'm like going to sleep. It's really no, it is weird. I've thought of that. There's some nights when I'm going to bed, it like terrifies me to go to sleep because it's like I don't know, for some reason, just the thought that like I will start dozing off and I won't even realize it like scares me or something. Like some nights. It hasn't happened in a while, but
Scares you? Why does it scare you?
not really scare me, but it's like
Well, you don't want to like.
it's just like
You want to just keep playing.
Not even. It's just I don't know. Just the thought that like I'm just gonna go drift off and not even realize that like for some reason like it's just I don't want to go through that. But
Oh, you'd rather just go to
I,
sleep.
I,
Planned.
yeah, I mean yeah, like it doesn't hasn't hit me like that in a while, but sometimes it like would. Like then. I hate it though. Those nights where I'm like terrified that I'm gonna get a nightmare. Those nights are actually really bad. There's some nights where I actually just do not want to go to sleep because I'm terrified of a nightmare. That's like the worst.
Having those breathing times are like my nose makes a squeak.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I remember recently, I forgot exactly what it was. If I look back at my dreams a little bit, I would know, but there was one of the times recently where I was thinking about something like a lot at the end of the night. Nothing bad, but I was thinking about something like a lot at the end of the night, and I was like thinking like, oh, I'm probably gonna have a dream of this, and I actually did, because I guess I thought about it enough.
It's weird how that stuff happens. There's like one little thing you could look at and know a dream of it. Like, but then when I think to myself, like, I think I've
Yeah,
mentioned
it's
this
not even every
before.
time either.
It's like once I think about having a dream of it, I most likely will not have a dream of it. It happens like all the time.
Oh yeah, it's a weird
So every time
coincidence.
that happens, I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna have a dream of that tonight because I know it's like if I'm scared of like having like a scary thing as my dream, the second I think of like that, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna have it in my dream now.
That makes sense. The thing is though, sometimes like that one time with the whole Gigi thing that happened, that like
That like proved
that
it.
literally is a perfect example
Yeah.
because it's like you're trying to think too hard about something like that, like Fortnite. It most likely won't happen. But something like Gigi like got put so hard in your mind that it came into your like dream. I mean, it won't happen every time. Like you could literally see something from the morning and like it happened, like you have the dream about it. But sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works a lot. I'll talk once I kill this guy or die to this guy. I'll talk about the dream I had that was gonna kill Lucas, but didn't. God, can I hit my shot?
Why didn't you tell? Why didn't you tell Lucas?
What was the thing we talked about where it was like it'd be better off if we talked about it because like dreams were brought up.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I'm getting like this feeling now, because there's always like I can't really explain it, but there's that certain feeling I get on like the nights before a season's gonna end or the day a season's gonna end. Like, especially the night before, like either the night before an event or the night of like a season ending, like going in downtime type thing.
Oh, I get that feeling like near the end.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to explain, but it's like there's a certain just like impending doom of ending like feeling. Not like a bad thing, just like a you know.
You get that or at least I feel like I've gotten that the hardest from like actual not event ending ones, like just like the ones where you're like in the lobby and it's just like last looks in the lobby and it finally ends. You get put out of the lobby.
There's that, but like I mainly get the one I'm thinking of specifically is like nights like this. Like I'm finally getting it now.
Oh,
Oh my
like,
god, this is it.
oh, I meant to think of something else.
I know what you mean though for like that, because that's like yeah, like day of event, and it's like alright, this play's about to go like into something.
It's not even like a forced thing. It's kind of just like, oh wait, this is like the last one.
No, yeah, it just like happens. Yeah, that's why like now it's starting. Like I think like an hour ago, it's like starting to happen now with like season 2. It's like all right, this is like the last night, impending like
can't believe we're already going to season 3.
And it kind of like hit me a little bit. It's like we're on the 3rd season of this chapter we're about to be.
I wonder when the chapter's
3rd
gonna
season
slow
out of
down,
like
though.
7 or something.
Because I feel like it's doomed to happen. Stuff like that always happens. I can't really make examples, really. But, like, I feel like stuff, like, could go fast, but it could also, like, get really slow after a while. But the thing is, also, Chapter 2, it happened. I mean, at least for, like, my experience. I swear, like, well, it would have gone so long, but I'm just saying, like, getting the chapter seemed, like, fast for me. I know it was, like, long. But it seemed like, finally, like, seemed like, alright, next season. Season 5 area, I feel like that was, like, a long-ass time. And up to, like, the end of the chapter. I feel like everything was, like, long, like, midway to the end. Just took a while, but...
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's like the different like eras still, like the different like eras of Fortnite like feels.
Yeah.
Like season 5 to
When is
7
this, when
was
does
the
this era
first one.
start? Let's see.
This one was definitely season 1. Without a doubt, this was like season 1, new chapter.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Even
Season
just
1, season
like
2.
game wise and life wise,
I wonder what the next era is.
because life just felt different like when chapter 3 started.
I cannot believe how destroyed Tilted already got. Oh my god.
And I don't know why I didn't think of it, but it's like it's freaking like destroyed. It's like season 8.
I've been having a mind battle this entire season, ever since, like, I think day 1.
What is it?
I've been freaking... I feel dumb about it, but, I guess there wasn't the most I could do because... I don't know, I didn't know I'd be leaving, but there's a building near Greasy, like right here. I have no idea what that is, but it's destroyed, and I was like, what?
Oh, no. That I've questioned. No, I've literally questioned that like the whole season. I'm pretty sure that there was never a building there. They just added like a destroyed building for some reason.
I was questioning that. Okay.
No, I've literally noticed that like the whole season. Like I've wondered why that's there because there was never a
Same.
building there.
Same. I did not want to ask though. I wanted to just figure it out. I was gonna go back in a stream, but I never did. Literally, the only like actual like. I was only ever like trying to think back or just. I don't know. Just.
No, I literally thought of that. I was like, wait, there was never a building here. Why is it destroyed? And I've literally thought of that.
It's cool. I was right then, because I was like, that was the only other thing I could think of. Like, did they add that here, or am I just being stupid? I was gonna say, like, I did not take that place in, but I definitely did now,
No, that's
because I've
definitely, like...
gone there quite a little bit, like,
Yeah.
investigating, like, what the hell is this damn thing?
I don't know why they put it
That
there.
took the entire season to figure out for me. That took the entire season. Literally, the entire season.
I don't mean to go off topic, but I noticed, I don't know if you saw, but all the like the 3 combos are like surrounding the collider now. Like they all like gathered up like around the collider. There's one right here. There's one somewhere in this area.
Oh, Ethan asked another like dumb question.
What is
We were
it?
doing duos for a second. He thought that the big vault things in Command Cavern are new.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh, they were not.
He has not played.
I feel like this is the biggest season of Ethan, like, really, like, going, like, out into life now, like, not like out into life, but you know what I mean, like, he's really just
Yeah,
not
like
attached.
moving on to like life and stuff. Sure, I'll be right back. 1 sec. I'm back.
I thought you were gonna like pray or something.
I'm just kidding. Another bottle? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on like my last like 6, I think. I reckon I'm all of you. I've been trying so hard to take in the war aspect as well because it's such a damn cool aspect that I've wanted this season forever now.
The season's gameplay is just different. Like, obviously, like, it means that, but I mean it in a different way a little bit. Like, just the sounds, explosions.
Yeah, the sound, like the sounds, the music.
What the fuck? I'm not that mad. I don't know why I react like that.
That's my shot.
Naruto Uzumaki. Return, hyper.
No, I couldn't freaking jump.
Return ever beast.
Oh. Saturday, June 4th, we're here. We arrived. Alright, April crew pack was whatever her name is. Sayara. Where's her back? I like her pickaxes a lot.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, we fucking kidding me, dude. Really? I'm just on normal shit. Oh, it's not even funny how hard I'd rock Iron Man. You thought well, I mean, probably not, but you thought, I don't know, if Lucas thought something about me using Doctor Strange, I'd be like literally 20x more.
It definitely would be. God Emperor Doom. I dude saying how he's apparently like the most powerful version of Doom.
Yeah, that second style, the white one, the white and gold one is literally like the strongest version of Doctor Doom, apparently. And that means something too, because if there's like, the comics are weird. There are so many versions of like the people, and there's like strong, like all these OP versions of them, and that's like his strongest one, apparently.
God Emperor seems like a good name for that.
Yeah. Their design, all these like the strongest versions of everyone looks really cool. I need to like look up some of them. Let me look up strongest version of Mystique because there's probably like some weird one. There isn't. Wolverine, there's gotta be one for him. Iron Man has a crazy one. Is that the one?
Stumble, guys.
Strongest version of Spider-Man. Strongest version of Thor. I mean, I know this one actually. Yeah. But, like, him. It's like all reality or something like that. I know Captain America is Captain America. Yeah, this one. Black Widow. Captain Marvel. Thanos. Fuck. Damn. Loki. Oh.
Event tomorrow.
Dude, I mean, it's like the dates as well. Like, what are the odds of that? Like, June 4th, 2 years ago, was like supposed to be the first day of Chapter 2, Season 3. June 4th, 1 year ago, was the last day of my online classes and the day I turned on Hypnotic. And now, 1 year later, there's a damn live event. I swear these like date odds have been like crazy. And now June 17th has a lot of this stuff as well. Well, two things actually. It was the last day of 9th grade, and it was the first day Chapter 2 Season 3 came out. And now, 2 years later, it's last day of worst school year ever.
I felt the hype of this one kid after Capstone, because when I was walking my bus, some guy, like some senior, was like, "We're finally done! Wow!" I was like, "Let's go!"
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna be feeling that one someday. Like I felt his like success already.
Capstone's gonna fucking suck. Actually, it's gonna be really bad. I thought you just had to research. I didn't know you had to go interview someone. That is gonna be bad.
That's the like main bad part. I just want to
I'll
do
do
my
my
progress of my
research.
like fitness training. That's it. I don't know who I'm gonna have a mentor for. What if you have your mom get dressed up in a suit and like act like she's someone?
That would be good if it worked, but I doubt it will.
Damn, I can tell I'm tired. Ah. Ah.
An hour and a half left. You guys better join like soon. Come on, I gotta like
What?
I gotta use the battle bus soon and the tanks. I thought it was going off for a second. I swear I heard like a noise. Oh, it is. Is it? Oh, it is.
Oh!
Oh, I got like.
I saw
Oh,
you
that
go
sounds
far.
sick as hell from up close. That's like a different sound when you're like up close to it. Crap.
Possibly 2 seasons from now, we'll be used to like this map completely. Like, know a lot about it.
Hopefully so.
Cause it happened to you last chapter, apparently.
I forgot when I like got attached to the map. It was like chapter 2, season. I think it was like season 3 or 4. Because I remember chapter 2, season 2, I wasn't even attached to the map. Like I remember there were like map changes. And people were like, oh, the agency has blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, where even are we anymore? Like, what happened to Fortnite? Like, this isn't Fortnite anymore. It just looked so weird. Like, we're talking about, like, this random place called the agency and this, like, different terrain. I was like, where even are we anymore? Like, what happened? And then season 3, I kind of got, like, you know, attached to everything. Like, no, Craggy Cliffs or something like that. That's why I like sucked kind of that I wasn't as attached with the map this season because it's like a war, so it would have been cool. Because I could imagine this on the chapter 2 map. Imagine the chapter 2 map still right now. Battle for Holy Hedges, yo! Like that would be like sick. Like, these folks are not like as used to or attached to. So it sucked. Are you serious? I was like 0.2 off. Bastard. I'm dead.
I had a feeling you'd die there. I just had a feeling.
Yeah, I was at like 4. I forgot what I was at, like 40 health or something. What's next? Southpaw.
You wanna know what's next?
My event.
Sleep time. With my penis in my hand and my headset off. Okay, I don't put my penis in my hand, but
You better not have lost your streak.
it's not gonna happen by just touching like that. But
Well, I'm just
either
saying
way,
like in general.
I'm not. I'm not. These blankets are nice and cozy and comfy and warm.
Have you washed up yet?
No.
Well, you better, because if you want to sleep, you gotta do that first.
I gotta do something else first.
What do you have to do?
Argue.
About what?
Damn annoyances.
I know you have a freaking smirk on your face when you say that.
No. There we go.
What?
I don't even know. Yo, the yacht.
Even now, like I just imagine that like the bus came over and I was like, yo, this is like end of like 7 Battle Bus and this is the end of like chapter 3 season 2, but it's like I didn't even know what I was looking at for a second. It's like where even are we? Like what is this map?
It's the thing I've been thinking about like lately and stuff, where it's like obviously like different like things that are like farther ago, longer ago is like excuse me. Things that were like longer ago are like more weirder, but like I don't know. Just thinking about like me playing in like season 1 or something like that is like not necessarily like weird, but it's like how long ago it felt when it was only a season ago. And I'm gonna be feeling that for this season that I'm literally touching right now, like at some point.
Oh, I always like try to like get that in my head, like I almost act like sometimes if I'm playing in the past.
Kind of
Because I
are.
try to really like engrave like that I'm here right now and I'm gonna be like looking back on this and being like, I've played in that. I try to like act like as if I like
It's
went in the
another thing
past and
too
it's like,
where
oh,
I
when
don't
this
really
was
even have to
here.
try to think it much. Well, I mean, like like it just kind of like comes to me a little bit. I don't know. I'm dead.
The ship is ready.
Cause I've noticed lately that like these like seasons, like I'm like always thinking like weirdly about. Like damn. I know I'm gonna be thinking that for this season. Is this a bot or not? I don't know this damn skin because it's unrendered.
See if I can actually come. What? I gained all that shield just to lose all the shield. No! Nice little.
Hey. Your friend sucks.
It's so funny that we died in a fucking battle royale. I don't know, I'm still trying to YouTube. Alright, now we have this month's crypt pack, which is the Mecha Team. Sure. I don't know if Lucas told you, but I didn't notice it, but his left arm is like the top of like the rocket, or the mech's arm.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's gonna play a part in the event in some way. Music pack is so good. Like when we listened to it here, I was like, okay, that is like really good. I could just tell. Like it fits so well to it that like we made it really far in this game, and now we're like seeing like, because this is the type of stuff I like thought about in like chapter 2 season, or not even like just chapter 1. Like when we see something like this happen, like far in the game, and this is literally like that, the mech coming back and stuff, and it's like we're about to like a potential island getting like destroyed, like it's like actually happening. Plus the background even fits with that even more. So I'm like taking that in. I'm also taking in that this would be the end of chapter 2 if we got to season X. I'm really trying to like act like, not like obviously the entire time, but like there's like a teensy bit like, oh, this would be the end of chapter 2 right now. If it was still season X. No, what the f... I am not... It's not good if I did that. Oh! Ah! No, I couldn't freaking shoot in time. Last full day of Chapter 3, Season 2. This mother trucker's freaking asleep. Ah! Ah! Time to sleep for me as well. Just kidding, we're gonna play the rest of this fucking night.
sense. Fly on my own, no friends, I keep no benefits. Like drums of war, play to the violence. Hit the crash, rate shot to the rim, put through more violence. Not faint of heart, out in the distance, I still hit the target. Where dreams go dark, I keep my vision, I made it this far. I rose with thorns, battle rounds, I found the floor. Hear the sounds of where they mourn, heroes lost and fear reborn. Sirens we try to bring me to fall, but watch me fly. Skies on fire, guide me through the night, following the sun. We
Hello? No, Kyle Dado. I was just in the lobby. I dozed off for a second, but luckily I woke back up. Oh wait, you invited. Shoot. Alright, let me join this.
yours. You're soaking. Wait, Kyle. Come on. You're soaking wet.
Oh shit.
Yes. Watch out. You're soaking wet. Come on. I put the new tape. I put the new tape on this. This happened. Tired of this? Get your headphone out.